Alright, please, if you have seen this video, help me tag BDM in the comments and maybe share this video. Please make sure that this video gets out there and the people that can actually make good impact can get this information that I'm about to share. My brother has been locked up in a cell alongside a couple of his friends for being a content creator. They had a content to shoot that involved using a toy gun, and somehow they encountered the police, and the police has been keeping them for days now. This is the third day in the cell that they are spending. This is the third day in the cell. This is the third day that they are spending in cell. They are taking this case as a criminal case. It's supposed to be a simple case that can be resolved. We had a lawyer coming. Still, we've been on this case since day before yesterday. First, they took them in since noon. They had that shoot in the afternoon, and the police took them. And they didn't contact any of their families until late in the night. Our families were the ones to first get the news, so we got there and we started, trying to get the case resolved. I was the first person that got to the scene. Then my other brother came in. Then later a lawyer came in. They said we can't see the DPO because the DPO was not around. We're supposed to get bail. And before you know, the next morning, they already took pictures of them. They took pictures of them and sent it to, I don't know whether it's the IG or IPS, I'm not sure. And they sent it, and before you know, they started treating them as criminals. The next morning when I got there, they were outside. They took their shoes off. They put them outside in the sun. These guys have not bathed. They didn't even eat that morning. Of course, it's a police station. I don't expect them to eat in the police station, but they are being treated as criminals. And their only offense was they used a toy gun in their shoot. And what the police is saying as their offense majorly is that they were supposed to get a license to use a toy gun. Now, I don't know anything about law, and I don't know if getting a license to use a toy gun is something that is supposed to be put in place or not. But a license or no license, children are not supposed to be treated as criminals for using a toy gun. And this is really getting out of hand. This is the third day. My brother has been on it. In fact, there's a lawyer involved. I wonder if there's no lawyer involved, this would have turned into a big criminal case. Yesterday when we got there, I was with my mom. She's disabled, like she's using crutches, so she had to go there. And I mean, yesterday I followed her to the place, and they saw me on my phone. I've not been to a police station. I've not had any police case before in my life. None of my family has had any police case that I had to be involved. So it was my first time handling a police case like that. I went there and I was on my phone. I was just texting my brother. I was already texting him before I got to the scene. So I got to the scene and somebody just, I don't know whether it's their oga there. He said, am I filming? And I told him I was not filming. Before you know, they got violence and a couple of policemen beat me up on the spot. They followed me, they pursued me and started calling me a thief. So that other neighbors started coming out. But instantly I was yelling, I was not a thief. In their word, they were saying barao, 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 and I said barao, ba. So they took me back in. They almost took me to a cell, but my mom created a scene. She said they must lock her up with me. I came with her and I didn't do anything wrong. They thought I was filming, and I was not filming. Later on, they checked my phone and saw that I was not filming, and they allowed me go. So please, I really can't get all the details. I'm not a video person, but please help me share this video. Help me tag BDM. These guys are students of FUT. They are currently writing their test. Their reputation is at stake. Their career is at stake. Some of them might leave that police station now, and maybe their families might not even allow them to go into content creation at all. And these are legit jobs that people do. Nigeria is not what it used to be. So everybody's trying to survive. And if there are people that are ready to go the legit way to make a living out of their life, to make meaningful things out of their life, I don't think we are supposed to stop them.